Hey, what is going on, MLB family? We are here and I went for it. I mentioned it last video. I said, maybe I'll just sell all my other cards. Done. I did it. No money spent. We took a little bit longer than I wanted to, I'll be honest. But we're here. We finished the NL a few days ago. Why not finish the AL, right? We went ahead and I sold everything that I could to be able to afford it, and then to put me back into, hey, let's try to make stubs mode. So I saved it here for us. We have the Angels, Ohtani, Mike Trout, bottom. Didn't pull them, still haven't pulled a 90 plus, but that's there. We had to go buy Aaron Judge and actually Anthony Volpe, who's like a brand new card. And he's still 1,000 stubs, so we had to pay max price for him. But the Yankees, they're done, which means the AL West is done. Not bad. Which means the AL East, hey, consequently, also done. Which means the AL, to get Mark McGwire, done. Which means we can now get Derek Jeter. Not my favorite player by any stretch, but guess what? It's done. We got him. Take a picture of that Friday night. You guys aren't seeing this Friday night. Derek Jeter is home, and we are starting to build our stubs back up, obviously. And now I feel like I can actually focus on building this team the way I really want it. So let's put these guys in the lineup. And yeah, I'm sure there's some other guys, but this is the main part. Sosa, Jeter, McGwire, all there. We sold Murakami. We sold every card I could sell. We sold. Now the reason why I did some of this is I figured that with double XP coming next week, people are going to be spinning this wheel constantly. There's going to be a lot of cards coming out of these packs, lower in prices. If we want to buy them back, guess what? We can. Lindor, I want back. Murakami kind of want back. Kind of want to get that Manny Machado, but now I can actually focus on getting cards that we want for our team. What I mean by that is some of these 99 overall cards I just want, David Justice, Julio Rodriguez. I want these cards, and I can focus my stubs now on those things. However, I will say this, as a no money spent player, and maybe you are as well, while I want these cards, we're still going to be trying to build up our stubs as much as possible. The main reason why is not that I don't like living paycheck to paycheck on this game. I really, really don't. So I want to build our stubs up so that when there's opportunities that will come about, and there will be opportunities, we need to turn 500,000 stubs into 1.5 million stubs, and so on and so forth, right? So it's a really interesting way that we're going to go about it. A lot of the stuff we still get from events and all this other stuff, we're still going to be selling a lot of those things, okay? We're still going to sell a lot of those cards to only get the cards we want. I don't really want to just have a 97 sitting in my lineup when I know that there's a much better card out there, So that's the way we're going to do things now going forward. We always want to have stubs on hand. We don't want to be spending a lot on anything. 30% on one purchase, maybe. Then we have to get back grinding to get everything else. Now, we will be very close. We should actually be able to get Jazz. This Jazz. Now, again, not that this is the best card in the world, but we should be able to get him after we finish our tops. Now, finish the Easter egg stuff. All that should be close there, which means that we'll be getting close to Trey Turner and them soon, and then close to Chipper. But the big thing is I'm not locking in any cards that cost me stubs. Not right now, at least. Right? Not right now. Maybe in the future, right? But I'm not going to lock in Gary Sheffield. There's 50,000 stubs. You know, Bumgarner, maybe. But again, we're kind of playing the long game here. And what we have to understand is that with us already knowing how set one collection is, we can get Chipper, and we will get Chipper, and it's probably going to be the card that we lock in for a while at least, right? Babe Ruth is obviously like a max first baseman hitter. That would be cool to have as well. And maybe we'll get to 200 eventually, but I'm not really worried about that. The big thing I'm worried about is, you see, we have a set 1 collection. We're going to have a set 2 collection probably. I'm worried about a core collection. That's where my head is at. Because if there ever comes to be a core collection, we're going to need stuff for that. So if we look at set by core, there's a lot of cards out here, and there's a bunch of stuff we don't have yet. We haven't done the moments here for this. Some of this other stuff, we don't have these cards just yet, right? And I'm not trying to get all of them necessarily, but I want to get as many of them as we can along the way, because I want to be able to do a core collection potentially if that happens. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen. I do not know, but it'd be nice to be able to do that. And some of these cards are they're indeed overpriced, you know. Like this guy right here, he's 15,000. That's Randy Johnson. He's pricey, okay? He's pricey. So I'm not really worried about any of that. I'm worried about getting the cards and the team that I want right now. We're at about 100,000 stubs. I'm hoping by the next episode, that maybe Monday, that we're closer to 200,000. And some of it's going to come from flipping. Some of it's going to come from playing the game. Okay? That's just the way that this is all going to go for us going forward. Now, I do generally think that the live series collection is an absolute waste of stubs. And it generally is, right? But it's just something that we all sort of get done as the year goes on. We did it. Like, we did it. You know, last year, Randy Johnson, I really wanted to use Randy, right? Okay. This year, Jeter's supposed to be pretty good. I want to use Sosa, McGuire. Like they're good cards, but they're not overly special cards either, especially since we have all these 99s in the game already. Right? I know I'm not wrong. So now we can just focus on those things. When we get a dynamic duos pack and there's a 40,000 stub card, we want it. We should be able to buy it, right? We can build our team up that way and kind of go on. And since I'm not actively like trying to play a ton of ranked seasons yet, I actually don't mind having the team that we have currently. And again, waiting and being as patient as I can be for other programs, conquest maps, all this other sort of stuff. Start putting these around the world packs in. Start putting really good dynamic duos packs in. You know the ones I'm talking about. There's a lot of free stuff out there. We're going to start accumulating stubs, accumulating packs. That is the goal. We got it done. I'm very happy. And now I have another direction to focus. And that's kind of what I need, honestly, to keep my head in the game. So Derek Jeter is done. It took us, like I said, a little bit longer this year, but we still got it done. No problem. Again, how do we do it? Cliff notes, flipping cards, and playing the game. That's really it. Really basic. How do you flip cards? Find a card with a range. Find a card with a range. A good card that I've been doing decently flipping on. Come here, come here, come here. This guy right here. I know it's crazy. It doesn't look like it, but we buy him for 1903. We sell him for 2340. We make 250 stubs, and he sells quick. He moves quick. So again, just one example right there. So love you guys. I'm out. Peace.